Good evening. The word of the day is simple. One of the stories that my father used to tell was about a carpenter who went to his brother in law's house to install a set of steps that were going up into the attic. His brother in law was an engineer, and he was very curious to see how this carpenter was going to install these steps and figure out just the right angle to cut the bottom piece so it would fit flat down on the floor. He watched his brother-in-law work on these steps for a while with a lot of interest just to try to see what he was going to do and how he was going to calculate this angle to cut this piece to fit down on the floor. So his brother-in-law, that was the carpenter, he finally looked at him and said, "Why do you keep watching me?" He said, "I'm curious to see how you're going to calculate this angle to cut it at the bottom." He said, "Oh, that's easy." He said, "I'll just have to show you." Well, the engineer brother-in-law, he kept watching and watching and waiting for him to pull out a pad and start calculating angles. He got everything together, put the steps up at the angle they were going to be, took a board that was square and flat on both sides and laid it on the floor, marked the bottom piece where it would be, have the right angle, sawed it off, slid it down. It fit perfectly. It was a simple solution to a complex problem that the engineer never saw coming. I don't know what your problem might be today, but look for a simple solution before you start trying to figure out a complex one. A lot of times it's right there before your eyes and you just don't see it. Have a great day.